All of these are called mooncakes. Which one is your favorite? It's that time of year again when all of these boxes of pastries are popping up everywhere in Asian supermarkets. Today, let's talk about what they are, why we eat them, and then I'll introduce to you some major styles of this pastry. I'm Ariel and welcome to my channel. Today's episode is the first of a new series called Culture Talk, in which I talk about the culture aspects of certain Chinese food. And today, the first on the list is the mooncakes. So when do we eat them and why? To know this, we first need to talk about the Mid-Autumn Festival, 中秋节. It is a Chinese holiday that falls on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month. And for this year, it's October 1st for the Gregorian calendar. Mid-Autumn Festival is one of the most important Chinese holidays. The celebration of the Mid-Autumn Festival started more than 2,000 years ago, probably as a celebration for harvest and to thank the gods. Because this day is always within 2 days of the harvest moon night, around this time you will see a big and bright full moon. Us Chinese people have always loved the idea of circles because in our culture it represents completeness and perfection. We see the bright full moon as a symbol of reunion. So Mid-Autumn Festival is the day to come home and spend time with all your family members, watching the moon and of course eating the mooncakes together. So what exactly are mooncakes? Well, if you talk about the concept, it's obvious that it got its name from the moon, and it's something that you eat while appreciating the moon during Mid-Autumn Festival. But if you talk about what it looks like, well, it's a Chinese pastry with a crust and some kind of filling. I know this description is extremely vague and not at all helpful, but I really can't be any more specific while still be correct. Simply because China is so big and there are so many regional variations to the mooncakes. Which is why today I'm going to introduce to you 4 major styles of mooncakes. First, the Cantonese style. This is the most famous style of mooncakes in China and worldwide. When you mention mooncakes, for many people, including myself, this is what comes to mind first. And if you're outside China, this is also the most commonly seen style in Chinese supermarkets. The Cantonese style mooncakes look like this on the outside with a reddish-brown colored crust. It is traditionally round like all other traditional mooncakes, just like the moon. The Cantonese mooncakes are made with some kind of mold like this to create intricate imprints on top of the cakes. The top is usually brushed with egg wash to give it a sheen. Typical fillings include lotus seed paste, red bean paste, 5 nuts, etc. One of the most beloved is the lotus seed paste with salted egg yolk filling. When you cut the cake open, it looks like there's a moon inside. For those of you who've never had it, this flavor combination might sound a little bizarre, but it's actually really good. Give it a try if you have a chance. This style is very different from the Cantonese style, but it's also very popular in China. Suzhou style mooncakes are known for their super flaky laminated dough. This style features both sweet and savory flavors, and they're both very popular. The ones with pork filling are pan-fried and enjoyed while they're still hot. Unfortunately, I don't have one that I can show you here. The one I'm having here is salt and pepper flavored. There are also sweet ones. This is one of my favorites, the Yunnan Style ham mooncake. This style features a hard biscuit type of crust with the infamous Yunnan dry cured ham. The ham filling tastes a little bit like a sweeter version of prosciutto. When you bite into this mooncake, the shell crumbles in your mouth and it goes perfectly with the chewy, salty, and slightly sweet ham. The traditional style of mooncakes in Hong Kong are Cantonese mooncakes, but what I'm talking about here is this guy, the snowy mooncake or snow skin mooncake. I made these ones myself, and if you're interested in learning how they're made, I'll upload another video about it soon and link it here. This is the style invented in Hong Kong in the 1960s. This style features a skin that is not baked. Instead, the dough is cooked by steaming before being shaped, which results in a texture similar to mochi, but less sticky. There are many different fillings to this mooncake, and they're all sweet. This mooncake is kept frozen and served cold after it's been defrosted in the fridge. Except for the 4 styles that I've just mentioned, there are also many other versions of mooncakes. I have some other kinds that we don't have time to go over in details today. Here I'm just showing you briefly some of them that I have on hand. Today there really aren't that many rules to what the mooncakes should look like or what should be put into them. Basically, whatever you think that would taste good and can be shaped into a filling can be in a mooncake. And whatever dough you can come up with that can wrap the filling can be a crust. Perhaps the only rule to remember is that you should always enjoy the mooncakes with your friends and family while having a good time. Let me know if any of these mooncakes is your favorite. If you want more culture talks like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching and happy Mid-Autumn Festival. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.